Okay, so let's jump right in. There's this really fascinating niche blowing up on YouTube right now. You have creators posting these super simple AI generated videos, and they're making a ton of money. Seriously, it's like a modern day gold rush, and it's all being powered by these new AI tools. Just look at this number right here, $31,000. That's the estimated top end income for just one of these channels. And get this, that's in a single month. We're talking over $1,000 a day. So the question on everyone's mind has to be, how? I mean, how is that even possible with videos that are mostly automated? Well, that is exactly what we're going to break down right here. All right, but before we dive into the how-to, we got to talk about whether this is even real. I know, that number seems almost impossible. So let's look at the proof, because it's definitely real. Okay, let's take a look at one channel as a case study. This thing just exploded. I mean, it took off like a rocket ship. It pulled in over 1 million subscribers in only 9 months. For any YouTube channel, that is just an insane rate of growth. And you know what that kind of growth means, right? It means views, a lot of views. In just the last 30 days, this one channel got 3.8 million views. And that number, that's the key to figuring out how they make all that money. So here's how the YouTube math works. It's pretty simple. Channels usually get paid somewhere between $3 and $8 for every 1,000 views they get. That's called RPM. So if you do the math on 3.8 million views, well, that puts their estimated monthly earnings somewhere between $11,000 and, you guessed it, over $31,000. Okay, but wait, I can already hear you asking, is this even allowed? Like, does YouTube actually monetize this kind of AI-generated content? The answer is a big, fat yes. And the proof is hiding in plain sight, right there on the channel page. You see that super thanks button? That's a feature that lets viewers tip the creator. And here's the kicker. You only get that button if you are an officially monetized channel in the YouTube Partner Program. Case closed. Okay, so now that we know for sure that it's real, let's get into the why. Why is this happening right now? Well, it all boils down to a massive change in how much it costs to make this stuff. We're going to compare the old way with the new AI way. Check this out. The scale of this change is just mind-blowing. Before, if you wanted to make a podcast with professional voice actors, you'd be shelling out, what, $500, maybe $1,000 per episode? With AI, that cost plummets to less than $16. That right there is what makes this whole thing possible. All right, so you're probably wondering, how do I actually do this? Let's walk through it step by step. And it all starts with the foundation of any good video, the script. You know, the secret to getting a great script out of an AI is giving it a great prompt. You can't just be lazy and say, write a podcast. No, you gotta give it details. Tell it the show's purpose. Create personas for your hosts. Give it a specific topic. Lay out the structure you want, like intro, middle, and end, and even a target length. The more you put in, the better the script you get out. And here's the cool part. With a tool like Wondercraft, generating that first draft of the script, it's totally free. You only start using your paid credits when you're ready to create the audio. So you can play around with ideas and tweak your prompts without spending a dime. It's completely risk-free. Okay, you've got your script. It's looking good. Now for the fun part, bringing it to life. Let's talk about how to generate the AI voices for your podcast hosts. So when you get into these tools, you'll see you have options. There's usually a standard mode, which is, slower, very clear. And then there's a convo mode, which sounds more like a fast, casual chat. Now, for this specific niche, and this is important, they're targeting people learning English. So that slower, clearer standard mode is actually the perfect choice. It's a strategic move to make the videos super easy for the audience to follow along with. All right, script is done, audio is generated, we're almost there. Now for the final step, putting it all together into a video that's ready for YouTube. And here's the thing, these videos are not complicated at all. They all follow the same simple formula. You just need 3 things. 1, an AI-generated picture of your hosts. 2, a little animated waveform, that's called an audiogram, that bounces along with the audio. And 3, big, easy-to-read captions so people can follow along. Putting this all together is so easy, it's almost funny. Step 1, generate your background image. Step 2, drop in that animated audiogram and your title. Step 3, add the captions, which sync up automatically. And the last step, you just drag everything to make sure it lasts for the whole length of your audio. That's literally it. You're done. So let's step back for a second. What does all this really mean? Because this is more than just a clever way to make a YouTube video. This is a real peek into what the future of being a creator is going to look like. I mean, this quote from the source we looked at just hits the nail on the head. AI is absolutely game-changing for this business. It's the cost, the speed, how easy it is to get started. These tools have completely rewritten the rules. It's a whole new ballgame for creators.
And that leaves us with one last really interesting question to think about. If AI is doing the script and the voice and even the video, what's left for the human creator to do? It looks like the job is changing. It's less about being the performer or the editor and more about being the director, the strategist, the person who comes up with the big idea and tells the AI what to do. The whole meaning of creativity is shifting, and it's happening right in front of our eyes.